What's up? This is your boy Super and I'm playing No Man's Sky, Expedition 4, Emergence. Just found the 5th rendezvous spot in the last episode, killed another worm deposit, and now we're on phase 3. Commune with the Atlas. To commune with the Atlas, we have to take them cursed dust. And luckily on the same planet we completed the last 2 objectives is cursed dust. And luckily again, cursed dust is very valuable. So since we're already getting some, we could get some extra and get it paid. But like I was saying in the last video, we're at the end of the game and I'm not going to turn this into my main playthrough. So I'm not going to do it, but you could. We only need 16 too. We're at the beginning of the episode and we have a lot of time to fill. I'm sure we'll complete it today, which is awesome. Another series finished. Your series finished is a good series, I suppose. Still have a couple waiting to be finished. Still kind of upset that I got tired of playing those games. Mainly Assassin's Creed, really. And I have 2 others where I'm right at the end pretty much, and I still like playing them. But Assassin's Creed I don't really like playing. Cursed, where is she at? Oh, my eyes are bad. It's this red light in the game that's doing it to me. How much money is that small amount worth? It's only 173. Okay, so times 100. 173 times 100 is 173,000. It's a rough estimate of how much money we get, so I can just look at the stack without having to hover over it. Open charge depleted. Because that's what we use all that silicate powder for, to recharge the terrain manipulator. And if you're in the base building, you can refine it into glass. Otherwise, it becomes a nuisance that clutters up your inventory. It's good to have a little bit of money on you in case you run out of supplies like oxygen, life support gel, or ion batteries. We're not going to go for the full millions here. Probably end up somewhere around 400,000. Then we'll quit and go meet with the Atlas. See, and this being the last planet you have to land on, that last objective we were stuck on, take heat damage, you could have completed that here, because this was one hellacious storm. Just turn off all your fire protection modules. Take some damage right before the storm starts. They have one at about every 10-20 minutes. That should be good. How much do we have? 500,000. Okay, let's go. What's our objective say? Present the Atlas with evidence of the Titan infestation. Small amount of cursed dust to Polo in the space anomaly. Well, Polo in the space anomaly is not Atlas. I was going to show the people what an Atlas station was. Now, I can't even do that. This is the same way they introduced the tainted metal with the derelict freighters. They're introducing cursed worms, cursed dust. I mean, Titan worms and cursed dust. And a pet too. And they had a pet in that derelict freighter update too. They also had a pet in some other, one of the other expeditions. And a new resource to sell. Right? It's a recurring theme now, huh? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We didn't need to get any cursed dust. guys can't come in here. Wow, how are we so fucking far away? I didn't engage pirates, what? They engaged me. You see the message on the left side of the screen? What the hell? Gravity well is supposed to pull us closer, not repel us. Why did we slow down like that? Not reality, it make. Where? Why do we have to take this to Polo, and why is he called the Atlas? Is that some type of lore, secret, or twist that happened? He's always been the anomaly Polo, and the Atlas is the people that run the simulation. As far as what they hint at, I mean, it's a secret, and I've never found out the truth. That's ask about the anomaly. That's what it said, right? Take. Acquire a small amount of cursed dust and then speak to Polo on the space anomaly first. Oh, okay, Atlas Station. I was right. Forgot. He tells us where the Atlas Station is at. Why did we need the cursed dust? I don't know. We've never had to take cursed dust to the Atlas. And I think they're like breaking the lore here by making us interact with the Atlas. That's something that happens at the end of the game. Like, the fact that you take cursed dust to the Atlas, like they're the government or your parents or something, it's not supposed to be like that. You're giving us clues to who it is. That they're running this whole thing, and it's like the Matrix. We're inside a machine known as the Atlas. Well, at least we're close. And we have fuel. Well, anyway, from the beginning of the game, they almost give up it away. Is that you're an iteration, and this thing's a simulation, and there's glitches on planets, and everybody calls you the anomaly, and calls the space station the anomaly, and you're you're an iteration. Well, you get it. It's almost obvious that we're in a simulation. You're supposed to find these things through the whole game and find like 16 pieces of something and craft them all. They take you the whole game to craft, and then you finally get to translate the language or talk to the Atlas or whatever it is and find out that it's a simulation, I guess. I never made it to the end, it's too long. It literally takes like years. It's the game that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. And for frickin' like $16 used, you cannot get anything better. Oh, whoa, thought I saw. You can access each one of these to learn an Atlas word. Just like you had, well, not each one, some don't give you it, but just like you learn the Gak-Viking language, the Atlas has its own language, and you're supposed to be able to understand it to get to the end of the story or whatever. Why are these working? Did they change something? Some of them didn't work, but it wasn't this bad. You used to be able to go press X on almost every one of these. I mean square. What the hell? Maybe it's because we're in the expedition or something. I don't know. It's crazy. Transparent floor. And when you finally get here, you have to craft. Warp cells are incredibly hard to craft in the beginning of the game, so they give you warp cells back as a reward for getting here in these little black holes. Can't even get warp cells out of here? What the hell? Can't understand anything it says. The language looks like it's a different language. Before it was always the same. You know how the Gek and the Viking all have the same language, it looks like? This had the same language too. The Atlas called me to this interface, and yet its purpose remains unclear. It demands worship. It demands obedience. It welcomes me. It knows what I am. It offers a gift of true understanding. But why? Why does such power and knowledge crave submission? It knows my thoughts before I know them myself. It knows what I will do. The Atlas asked me to follow its path. Seeing you get some milestones. I never figured out what those are, but maybe it's after you accept the milestone you get the warp drives. Present cursed dust. The Atlas does not react. It remains unfathomable, serene, machine. It was too much to expect it to be moved by mortal concerns, no matter how large they loom over my small existence. But as I turn to leave, the interface flickers. Blueprints for a strange piece of technology are transmitted to my exosuit. No words accompany this broadcast. Visceral synthesizer, a piece of otherworldly knowledge, technology. Its inviting membranes are soft, gel-like, pulsating with a gentle crimson radiance. Its warm embrace allows the user to extricate any vile spawn from the embryonic sacs of hungering tentacles. Awesome. We gotta get, all we need is 4 larval core from the abandoned places with the whispering eggs. Install it in, oh, okay, blueprint, okay. Install it into our exosuits. Technology is full. Good thing I grabbed that extra curse dust, like 120 microprocessors, 4 larval core. Wish we could make all of these light up like that to get bonuses. Damn, I didn't have any idea this would take this long. This is the last of it. So we've got like 1.8 million right here. That should be enough for the rest of the game. We still have 400 curse dust for about 400,000. Well, we could sell our stack of chromatic metal if we really needed to, or our stacks of copper. Hyperdrive fuel, you say. Let's see if they're gonna give us those warp cells now. We didn't accept the milestone. And we can't. We got a new expedition reward. We got the visceral synthesizer again. And a companion egg. Never hatched a companion egg. It was that long ago that I stopped playing, before they even had companions. I'm upset about the warp cores though, because I'm empty. Did it automatically select our next one? It did. You've learned the Atlas word for Atlas. See, there you go. Thank you. You have to walk over them. That's what it is. You don't press square. Yeah, you just hover over the light like it blows smoke up your skirt. Why is it not working again? What in the hell? There wasn't, there we go, there wasn't this fancy reflection effects that when I stopped playing too. That's why I almost fell through the floor. Look at that. I thought I was falling through the floor, I mean. So, let's craft some captured nano. Yeah, see, you learn one of these for each Atlas station you visit. Then when you have all of them, you can craft something special. We don't have any condensed carbon. I don't think we have anything we can turn into carbon. What about pyrite? No, we could turn the worm skin folios. About the tainted metal. Nanite clusters. Okay, what about the chlorine? Salt. Okay, what about the platinum? Nanite clusters. Okay, what about the gold turns to pyrite? Still don't know what the hell this is for. How about that? Doesn't turn into anything. Liquid sun. That's for some Atlas story type elements of the main storyline. Gotta get rid of that tritium. Didn't think we still had that in there. Oh, you can't see what it is. You gotta use the space anomalies egg sequencer to resequence its genes. Wonder if there's how to do all that. Like I saw a video of them taking a small animal and breeding it and making it big, so big that it goes out of a planet's atmosphere, and making it like break the game because it's so good. But I never learned any of that. Well, uranium, ferrite dust. Okay, well we've got to get some carbon as well if we're gonna get some. Gonna warp around or whatever. I accidentally put the uranium back over here. So I guess we'll just finish these. Mortite turns to Fecium. Gold turns to pyrite. Well, nothing we can do here besides find larval cores. So, and then the last one is grab the drops from them. I wonder if they're going to give us larval cores after we complete the task requiring us to find larval cores. Sense does not it make. Not going to give me the objective to find them? What the hell? Find or purchase larval cores. Airless planets or abandoned buildings. Well, let's go to the catalog and find larval cores. I should probably... Oh, we can't even select it, man. What the hell? That would probably give us better instructions than this. So maybe a player base will be called Larval Core Farm or something. And it can become easier. We can't even buy a map for abandoned buildings. There seems to be a majority of player bases on this one planet. Okay, no, there's some on this planet, and there's one over there, and it's copper crystal refiners powered. Activated copper. Judging by all the bases, I think worm moth. I think one of them's got to be by a abandoned building. Or you know what we can do is go back to that base that was named Whispering Egg Farm when we first got the objective in Phase 2. Oh yeah, I can use the pulse drive. They said buy larval cores? I've never seen that, I don't think. Of course, I've never had a reason to buy them before, so I wouldn't noticed anyway. Probably have a better chance asking the NPCs to land their spaceships. Give us a chance to clean up our inventory a little. So up, fellas? All green heads over there. Yeah, there's no larval cores here. Silly. So the gold Viking effigy, platinum, mortite. None of these things are super valuable, but this is 1.2 million, so that. So the fleshy ropes, 850,000. So the chlorine, 30,000. The cursed dust for 377,000. You could sell that meal. It's a food item. I don't see why they would give that to us. I think we would rather benefit from the recipe than the item itself. Keep these together. All these purple things. The food item can stay up there. Something that'll give us carbon. That's what we need. Our refiner is still making the noise even though it's not working. Good old oxygen will give us carbon. I think that's the only thing too. But how are we going to refine it down to carbon to use it as fuel? That's a good question. We're going to have to find a way to get some carbon. And I know just the way here. Right here. Searching the plants. Hell yeah. 20 carbon. Nice. We'll get a lot of fuel. We get good fuel efficiency for that. Well, it looked like I could do that one twice. Not these ones though, huh? We're gonna have plenty of carbon here in a second. We still have 1,400 oxygen left over, okay. NPCs, larval cores, that's what we're doing here. I don't think we'll be able to find them. We'll have to go to a planet. The NPCs that stop you while you're flying around, I think those might sell it more frequently than these guys, if these guys even do. But you have to pulse engine around a lot to run into one of those. Or maybe the items they gave us, the anomaly detectors, I think they might summon a ship to pull you over. That's cool, it can ship there. It's like a Jaguar. It's got 35 inventory slots and it's a fighter and it's tiny. Look at that, $20 million C-35. Wow, that's a collector right there. Well, it was a collector before they gave you the opportunity to... Oh, that was the multi-tool. The ships, you can't change it. Yeah, you can you change the class of a ship? I don't know. What? I forgot what we were going to do. Larval cores, biome. We use anomaly detectors that we have right here. I can show you that. Now you activate your pulse drive. And you run into an anomaly in space. And glitch in the mainframe. Ew, what the hell is this? plasmic accident. Looks like something that's alive. Abandoned spores. We only got one. 1.3 million. Extreme subauditable resonance detected. Well, that means we can hatch our living ship egg if we found that. I've read about that. Anyway, if you pulse around in space for long enough, you run into anomalies. Sometimes it'll be a freighter, crash freighter. Sometimes it'll be some weird thing like we just saw. Sometimes it'll be a trader that pulls you over and wants to sell you things. But his things are more miscellaneous type things like Viking daggers, effigies, plants that you find on the planet like star bulbs, storm crystals, things you don't normally see at space stations. He would probably be the one that sells larval cores. Probably should have went directly to a base. Seven minutes. And that says farm on it too, so that might be where we need to go. Air farm? I don't know what the hell kind of farm that would be. You know what I don't see? It's an abandoned structure. Oh no, this is the farm, but we've got to do it twice somehow. I'm sure another building is a farm. I would like to know how they found these places. I don't know, we spawned inside here. They're not supposed to do that, but we definitely need that egg. We can't waste a single egg. Single larval. Oh, we only need 4. We can waste as many as we want. I was thinking about the first time we needed 16. There's only like 16 per station, or 15. So you can't waste any in the beginning. Now we've got to find another Titan worm burrow. Alright, constructed synthesizer, phase complete. What is our reward? 16 hexite, 3 kelp sac, 5 larval core. All garbage. Unless you're going to continue playing the game on this save. 1616 hexite. This is the end game item that I haven't got far enough the game to use, and I played 150 hours. Well, I've never used it, and I played 150 hours regardless of when you're supposed to use it. We don't have any purpose for kelp sacs or larval cores because we just got to go collect 3 things from these creatures and then we're done. Gather 3 vials spawn from a Titan worm. So if we sold everything in our inventory, I bet you would have so much money, and you could just cruise through the rest of the game. An egg is ready to hatch into a new companion. I thought we had to put it in the sequencer at the place. Hope we can get the egg for all our pets. Animal companion, where did it go? We hatched it. I should have read that screen. What was I thinking? just popped up the tutorial screen and I didn't even read it. So there's no Titan worms on this planet, is there? It's a paradise planet. Of course there's no giant, dangerous creatures. Wasn't there the fire planet in the system? The ground was on fire all the time. Atlas interface and other bases. Isotropic planet. That's a radiation planet. Another radiation planet. Viridescent planet. That's what we're on. So they're not going to give us any objective markers here. We just gotta search the entire galaxy for a Titan worm planet. Not even showing us the damn objective. Locate a planet with high Titan worm activity on galaxy map. So isn't the system the system we warped to for the rendezvous? So it must be one of the other planets. It was not a uranium planet, I don't think. This has got to be the system where we made the 5th rendezvous. If you look on discoveries and back out to the system, it doesn't say anything about worms on any of the tooltips. It's supposed to say. No, because we warped to the Atlas station from another system, and it was at the last system we were at.
Orbital station coordinates received.
I remember that. So we were one jump. Why is there's a new Atlas station? There's an Atlas station in the system we're in. So it does give you a hint to the places you've been to by having little circles or something around them. Is this visited? No, okay. So we were one jump, there it is. This is the place. Ochima 3, that's what it was called in the video I watched too. So we should mark this. Can we do that? Set waypoint, okay. We can get some hyperdrive fuel. 5 antimatter housing. We need condensed carbon. Luckily we have a lot of carbon. Not much of it's condensed though. We can condense 190 of it.
Technology recharge.
Could be a little faster now that I think about it. Just a little bit. And we need some warp cells, antimatter. We can only make 4, so we can only make 4 warp cells. Got 1 antimatter housing left over, right there. Okay. Back to the Titan worm burrow with the firegrass planet in Ochimaf 8. Custom waypoint. Boom. Back home, baby. And it's a rich system. That's not it if we haven't landed on it, if it's undiscovered. That's it, infested. Bet you it says there's worms on it in a tooltip over here. Cursed dust, Terrosphere, blighted planet, desert planet, violent planet, aggressive sentinels. So it says infested, that's it. It doesn't say anything about worms in the system menu. Click on infested planet, what does it say? Doesn't say anything about worms there. So it's gotta be it though. So when we're out in the regular game, how are we supposed to find these worm-infested planets if the best you can give us is some vague, ambiguous two-word description?
Hostile scan detected.
It's like, I bet you there was planets that were called infested planets before they even added the worms. Maybe that's where they got the inspiration from. Well, we say they're infested, but there's nothing on there. We'll give them something infested. Very nice game. Very good game. It's like one of its kind or a genre-defining game. And it's got fun in it. Can't have Space Pirate without fun. Oh, you could tell it's part of the expedition because it's discovered by Hello Games. Like a glove. Where's the damn worms at? Now they're going down. We can't use a target sweep with this mission. It said infested planet. I don't see any damn wormholes. Whispering egg. Oh, this is an airless planet. Is it really? Is there even worms here? I don't hear them jumping. Combo say, oh, you can't read it this far away. Sentinels, hazardous flora. Venus fly eater. Oh, the frustration. What is this? Pyrite. This looks like it would be a worm-infested planet. This is the system where the fifth rendezvous was. It was discovered by Hello Games. We should remember if there was Titan worms here, if we've been here before. Where have all the worms gone? Yeah, yeah. Lord. We're 1 hour away from the combos. I bet you the combos are worm burrows. Half an hour away from that one. Well, gonna have to call our ship back here. They've made it more desolate, it seems. You used to always run into what you were looking for almost immediately. It's on the other side. Oh, the other side of two mountains. We're gonna have to leave the atmosphere. Poison Gestonia. I bet you that's a whispering egg place. Oh, accidentally chose the far one. Bet you they did decrease the frequency of significant events or whatever. It's the drop pod. Why would you tell me there's a drop pod there? They gave you a freaking full inventory suit already. What the hell? If you combine what you started with all the rewards, why would I need a drop pod? It's gotta be the place with the Titan worms. Saw that moving, I thought it was what it was. Why is there a combo here? What do you have to say for yourself? You came here for no reason. I knew it. Can we destroy this? No. Can't do anything with that. Besides read the message. Close beacon. Will that just close our text box or will it get rid of it? Yeah. Of course they would make it not spawn Titan worm burrows when we need one. Of course. Okay, paradise, blighted. Okay, so if it has cursed dust, I bet you that's a better indicator of whether or not it has worms. See, infested, but there's not worms there. And every planet is discovered by them because they discovered the system and picked a planet to put the worms on, I guess. I don't know, but Terrosphere with cursed dust. We gotta go to the ringed planet. Ring planet, way over there, okay. Yeah, cursed dust, activated copper, salt, high sandal activity, discovered by Hello Games. Terrosphere. Must be a haunted planet.
Technology recharging. Technology recharging.
Long drive here, 54 more minutes. Second. Yeah, that seems right, because the space station and the anomaly are right over there. We flew right up to the anomaly after we killed our second Titan worm. Or our fifth Titan worm thing there. And the anomaly's real close to it. Don't want to fly through the anomaly. Beat Bite Base, Bite Beat Base, Cloud Atlas. What about Cloud Atlas on a planet? I never heard such a thing. Not in all my days playing NMS. Is this water everywhere? Gonna be hard. Hey, look at this floating base here. Wow. Cloud Atlas. So that's what you meant. See, when I see stuff like this, I have no clue how it's done. It makes me think PC players.
Extreme temperature detected.
We should back up out and find a spot that's only land. Larger chunks of land. Oh, that helps a lot. Maybe we should just go to the base. I'm sure they wouldn't put it in a crummy place. Well, that person did put their floating base right there. Up and out. Does look like a lot more land down there now. Hopefully we can find a worm burrow before we get to the base. Final objective, final phase. And we got a target on here. Very nice. Target Aquia. Oh shit, we fell to the ground. We got too far away, we gotta get closer. Too far away. Might want to fly if we're this damn far. I hear the worms jumping up out of the ground. That'd be so cool to see other planets floating in your sky. Damn. So we gotta turn all the way around. Look at the worm jumping out in the distance. Crazy cool. Should be pretty far there. Still too weak. At least we know straightforward. We would have been running on the ground for hours. We can get like 900 units in a second. It takes about 1,000 units on foot a minute. Still the right direction now. Not a good sign going over water here. Just want to leave the atmosphere and find another decent sized landmass on somewhere far away. turn right back into the same direction. Water everywhere, good lord. Oh my god, look at all that water. Spooky, we're gonna hunt monstrosities at night. So far, it looks like you can't find Titan worms unless they're on your quest objective. At least we can get cursed dust and get rich. Damn, still 2 weeks, so we've got them 3 years left. Cursed dust factory. Oh, let's just go look at that. If we can get 10,000 cursed dust, that's like $10 million. If we can get 100,000 cursed dust, we'll be billionaires. There's a good chance he set up a base by a Titan worm after he completed the final phase. Or during it. Firestorm. Yeah, looks like a good place for a Titan worm. There's no frickin' cursed dust. Oh, this base isn't loaded in yet. We're gonna frickin' crash into it and die. Probably even has a landing pad for us. You don't do something as nice as building a cursed dust factory and not include a landing pad. Oh, well, I guess he did. Damn. It's a lot of work setting up a factory. Maybe there is a landing pad. I don't know. Okay, we got a teleporter save point. Awesome doors. Where did these come from? Never seen those before. Awesome looking base here. Ooh, a lot of batteries. A lot of power going on here. Don't think we're supposed to be on this level here. There's no entry. Oh shit! Walked right off the ledge there. Here we are, storage silo. They're empty. Someone must have been here and raided them. Of course. Figures. Oh shit. Why in the hell are these poles in the way? Teleporter save point. Small little factory. If all of those would have been full, we would have got millions. What was that thing? Was that our waypoint? What the hell? Oh, that's his power source. Or the mining machines, I don't know. I don't see mining machines anywhere. Well, anyway, let's look for this worm. We're still too freaking far away. Let's call our ship here. Look at the opposite direction of where we need to go. So we can just fly straight when it gets here. Launch thruster's not charged. Well, it should be close by. There it is. Mission objective is nearby. Use the target sweep. It says we're too far away, so we gotta veer left about 25 degrees.
Technology recharge.
What's that base name? Storage CN EAR4 storage CN. I have no clue what that means. So it wouldn't. Okay, that's where we came from, and there's all water over there. So let's continue our original plan. Make sure we're heading in the right direction. Okay, so we've got to veer left, right to the right of the stretch atmosphere base. Right about this direction. Towards our Cloud Atlas base, yeah. This is crazy how it's so far away. What is there, only one Titan worm burrow on the freaking planet? There was freaking 3 when we destroyed the last one. Right towards the Cloud Atlas base. He might have been above it. It's water, but I don't know. Sometimes it glitches like that. Too fray. Wow, we traveled an hour that quick. It used to say 2 hours away. I always thought that was real time. Because when you're in exocrafts are running around, it always seems like real time. So if we're sitting still, it'll take us 16 hours to get there. I'm still too weak. Oh, it is real time. It just says 2 hours because we were going slow. We weren't at full speed yet. It is an hour. It can show us the comm balls. Why can't it show us our damn mission objective? Oh, 53 minutes. Crash freighter. Back to 1 hour. Here comes the water.